Hi everyone and welcome back. And this tell had a little bit of everything. It was the Sizzler buffet of tell-alls. It had a knockdown. It had scandal.
I saw Luisa and I saw Jamal out at the restaurant at the hotel.
It had horrors that you would only normally see in your nightmares. I dug it. Although I'm not digging the fact that there's a part 5. Like, honestly, what the hell is this? Is this a Fast and the Furious movie or something? It just feels like it's never gonna end now. So let's start off where we left off with John proposing to Megan.
It's a lot to take in, but I'm just happy that he did it because it was about time. The clock was a-ticking.
And I have to say, they are both kind of made for each other. Neither of them have much going on upstairs. Both of them get super jealous if they even breathe in someone else's direction. And anything that keeps us from having to see more scenes of John trying to date gets a thumbs up from me. I mean, Patrick doesn't seem very happy about it, but honestly, who cares about him?
I definitely feel like they love each other, and I've seen that, but I don't always think that's enough.
During Patrick's interview, he gets a quote-unquote call from Thais, his wife. Apparently, Megan was a booty call 9 months ago.
Oh, she had a timeline. I didn't think he was going to do it today. I mean, 9 months ago, Megan was a booty call.
I mean, if Camilla Parker Bowles went from side chick to Queen of England, then booty call Megan can go from booty call to wife. So honestly, anything is possible. So I need to take a minute because my dog Mango wants to tell you to like and subscribe. All right, let's get back to the show. So now let's go to Lil Debbie.
Hey, I just got my wings and I can fly. I'm learning about dating and it's not easy.
No shit, Sherlock. So then they bring back the peanut gallery, Debbie and Caesar. And Caesar did a great outfit change.
Seeing you, you look great.
Thank you.
Hello, Debbie. How are you doing?
Good.
I'm joking. I mean, honestly, what the hell? Out of all the losers in the 90-day stratosphere, they pick this one to comment. She's dull as a butter knife.
We are going to love to get your take on it.
Looking forward to it.
So we relive her date with the guy that popped out of a John Deere catalog. Man, doesn't it feel like that was like a billion years ago?
I had a feeling you were a real sincere person, loyal, but I told a lie.
So then we talk about how she lied about her age. I mean, it was a 10-year age gap that she lied about.
Okay, what's your lie?
I'm 67 years old.
Oh my God.
I lied by 10 years.
And I don't think her attractor guy was as upset about the lying of the age thing.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay.
It's just a number.
He was more upset about the fact that she moved to Morocco to to marry a 20-something-year-old. He was more freaked out about that than anything else.
I'm processing Morocco, processing 24, I'm processing.
So OG Debbie, or Mama Debbie as we all know her, lays it down.
I think you should be proud of your age. You seriously, for some reason you're not.
It's pretty stupid to just lie about your age. You need to embrace it.
I think that's wrong. You shouldn't start something with lies. Absolutely not.
I agree with Walking Melatonin over here.
You have to be truthful. You have to accept your age.
And then the battle of the Debbies begins. Miss Debbie versus Mama Debbie. Rawr. And Miss Debbie tells us that when she puts her real age down, no one pays any mind to her.
No one would communicate with me. It was like crickets. It was a vast void of nothingness.
Excuse me while I play the tiniest of teeniest teeny tiny violin for her.
You think being on a dating app is going to draw the right crowd? It's like...
And then Mama Debbie, God, there's so many Debbies. And then Mama Debbie is right.
Maybe the way you write your information about you, there's a lot of different things.
You think my profile's no good? That's what you're saying?
Why don't you just go on the site for people your own particular age?
There's a special app for seniors. Have you tried that one?
And also there's senior cruises. There's just so many ways to date people your age group that are going to be more than happy to date you.
I don't understand that.
I had to do it. I was put between a rock and a hard place.
My take is that she doesn't want to date people her age or older because she wants to date younger men. Imagine, she dated a 20-something-year-old, and then the other dude, the tractor guy, he was around in his early 50s. But that's Miss Debbie for you. She wants a spring chicken.
I think Mama Debbie's on the attack to Miss Debbie, you know? It's like, that's what it looks like.
I honestly don't think that Mama Debbie was trying to attack Miss Debbie. I just think that Miss Debbie is getting defensive over the fact that Mama Debbie's being honest. I mean, she kind of is.
What if a guy lied to you?
I wouldn't mind because I've got his unfiltered photo.
Apparently, Miss Debbie would be okay if the man lied about his age, but she would not be okay if the dude had a bunch of filtered pictures.
You wouldn't care if this gentleman lied about his age?
No. If his picture looked fine and it was realistic.
Sorry to you, single Georgie. I guess you're out of the running with Debbie. And then the cast shares some dating horror stories.
I went out 3 times on a dating app. Every one of them was married and lied about it.
Good grief. This makes me never want to go back to the dating world.
I had one. She was missing a front tooth. Oh, no.
No thanks. I'm cool. I got a dog and a working microwave. I don't need anything else. So then they bring out Debbie's parole officer.
Yeah.
Hi, Julian.
Hey, y'all. Good to see you.
Hi, Julian.
Welcome.
What's up, Julian?
What's up, homie?
And he tells us that Debbie is super picky about the men that she's interested in.
Julian has suggested some nice guys, and you've turned them down?
Well,
Apparently, Julian tried to set her up with a brigadier general and a police officer guy, and she turned them down.
These guys that you're picking, Mom, is we don't know if they got jobs. They don't have jobs.
I mean, I get you, Debbie. You want young, unemployed, and look like they fell in a paint bucket.
well, Ruben seems like a nice partner.
And some of my gut tells me there's something wrong with Ruben.
And I agree with him. I really do. After this tell-all, his answers, nah. I'm not buying his Boy Scout cookies. Every time he opened his mouth, all I heard was BS. I got my eye on you, Ruben the Sandwich.
I said, do you have a job? Well, yeah, well. And then he told me he worked at a lighting studio or whatever it was. And then he tells you he doesn't have a job. And then he tells you.
So I did some digging about Ruben. And by digging, I mean I Googled Ruben the Cuban job. So it wasn't really that much of a digging. And according to Screen Rant, he is the VP of Sales and Communication Strategy of Vehicle Inspection System. It's a mouthful right there. So he is employed. And that's a new job, actually. So he could have met Debbie when he was unemployed, but I guess he got employed in 2024. So in that sense, I guess he was sort of telling the truth. I mean, I don't know with him. So then the circus parade's into town.
Oh. Hi, pretty.
Well, look at you.
With an outfit only Helen Keller would appreciate. I kid. It's cute. It's really cute. Kind of in that clowny way.
So, Ruben, is this the first time that you've seen Debbie since Miami?
Yep.
What? Wait, are you serious? First time since Miami? She lives in Atlanta, not Antarctica. So then Debbie starts grilling Ruben.
Do you see other women?
No.
Have you been in many relationships? Have you been married? When's the last time you were in a relationship?
And honestly, with these interrogation skills, Mama Debbie should get contacted by the FBI. FBI, if you're watching this, you need to hire her.
Who's the policeman here? Is Mama Debbie the policeman? I just don't get it.
This is Mama Debbie twerking for that TLC paycheck. She knows the assignment. So apparently Ruben and Debs were texting the night before of the tell-all. And instead of meeting Debbie at the hotel, Ruben wanted to meet halfway from wherever they both were.
If a man is really interested, he'd run all the way to my hotel to say hi to me.
I mean, it's true.
And Ruben gives the excuse that he didn't want to see her at her hotel room is because he didn't want to come on too strong.
So I didn't want her to think he wants to come over to the hotel, take advantage of me.
And that's why he picked a neutral place, somewhere in the middle. And to me, that's a load of BS. If the reason why you didn't want to see her is because you're a gentleman, then why don't you just pick a place close to her hotel? You're in New York, not the Sahara Desert. There's like plenty of places to meet in New York at any time of the night or day.
When you like a lady and you want to be with a lady, you got to go the extra mile.
But it's cool because Ruben has Debbie's face next to his naughty bits.
Is that Debbie on your panties? Oh my God.
I mean, honestly, he could have painted a picture with his words about what was going on in his underpants, but he had to traumatize us.
Debbie, do you think that Ruben is hiding anything?
So Debbie tells us that she had a suspicious feeling. So she went back on the dating site that they met on and apparently is back at it. I mean, I get it. You're not exclusive. You don't have to answer to anyone. And at the end of the day, that wasn't the biggest problem.
Was he looking for a particular type of woman?
Right, well, a certain age group, 30 to 50.
He's in his late 50s, by the way. He doesn't want a woman his own age.
Well, Ruben likes young girls or young women, and maybe he doesn't like me because of my age.
And he gives a very lame-ass answer.
Ruben, is your profile on this dating app set to women 30 to 50?
I don't even know. I did it so long ago that I don't even know.
I don't like that answer.
My take on this is I think he recognized her from the show and asked her out on a date so he can become famous. Anyway, so it ends, and I guess they're a couple, as deemed by Sean.
All right, well, you're exclusive from this moment forward.
I've got me a real boyfriend now.
If Delululand had a president, it would be her. So now let's talk about the Tim of it all. And they bring Luisa and Jamal out. And then Luisa tells us that Tim is a diva, and all he does is call and complain about his life.
He thinks that he's a diva, and he thinks that he can call me all the time and complain about his life. And he used me.
Why am I not surprised? She said that Tim used her, and I get her.
He just called me when he needs something. All the time I say, why are you calling me to complain about this situation?
Tim is an energy vampire, and yeah, what she's describing is a form of using someone.
No, Tim is not a user.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
Shut up, Debbie. Like, you know the guy. You are not someone I would trust to gauge a human being. So the nonsense scene ends.
That was a lot.
I think they totally banged. And then Chantel spills the tea.
I saw Luisa and I saw Jamal out at the restaurant at the hotel. I just wonder.
Yeah, they both banged. Twice.
Last night? It was a good time. We did that. A couple times. I had a blast. 10 out of 10.
How scandalous.
You were crazy.
Have to do it again.
Anyways, that's the end of this video, at least. And I guess I'll see you next week because there's so much to say again that they have to do a part 5.
Yes, Miss Debbie, yes!
Lord. Still, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.